as everybody knows. We have read about it. We have understood this in our previous sessions. So the important aspect here is night. Hence, every night we have to sit and chant. We cannot waste our night times. Those who want to do very serious sadhanas, high-level sadhanas, Dhumavati, Baglamukhi, Tripur Bhairavi, Chinnamasta, Kamla. Kamla is Swami, but Kamla is the highest form. Kamla, Kamakhya. These people have to ensure one thing. You have to sit for sadhana from 11:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. every single night of Navratri. This is mandatory if you want to progress ahead in your spiritual journey. Otherwise, you don't do, it is none of my business. It's up to you. This Navratri, everybody will make sure that they have one outfit. If it is one t-shirt, one dress, whatever you're wearing, make sure you're wearing that same outfit, using the same asana for the remaining 9 nights. And preferably try to set aside a fixed time every day when you do that sadhana. And then you will give me your experiences. The first 3 nights, okay, every time I tell you, Navratri means 3-3-3. First 3 nights, keep a journal. What are your emotions? How are you feeling? What is irritating you? And you will be, whatever there is. I'm not going to tell you because I want your experiences to be organic without me having to influence them. But I love to hear your experiences, because every time when you have the same experience, some other sadhak has the same experience, somebody else has the same experience. That means this is not just textual. This is practical knowledge, proven knowledge, right? Conclusion of an experiment. This is, in Sanskrit we say anubhav gamya gyan, gyan that you have experienced. Hence, I want you people to write your journals. I want you people to discuss this in class. I don't want you people just to keep chanting. Chanting to bahut easy. Take all the mantras, start chanting. What is the big deal? You'll not reach anywhere. Chanting, unless you are feeling everything inside, unless you're completely in tune with your inner self, all the chanting is useless. And this process takes a very long time. Secondly, fasting in Navratri. So the word in Hindi or in Sanskrit is vrat. Vrat means determination. It means vow. It means a promise that I will do this. Vrat, however, has been misconstrued as falahari, as when you avoid food grains, you only eat fruits or certain kind of plants. But that is not the literal meaning of vrat. Vrat means determination or vow. However, the logic behind not eating food grains, only resorting to eating certain kind of food items during Navratri is very simple, but very spiritual. It takes you from your outermost body to the more subtler forms of body. You cannot enter the subtler forms of body till you stop eating what is nourishing the outermost part of your body. You want to go more and more inside, you have to focus, you have to eat more and more of what nourishes those bodies, not what nourishes the outermost part of your body. Hence, the transition from this to this. For some people, it may be very difficult to stick to a falahari diet, fruit diet. Fruit, you can eat potatoes, you can eat sabudana, starch, you can eat sama, broken rice, a lot of things which somebody will tell you, water chestnut flour. These are the things that are allowed. And all these things technically have less carbohydrate. Everybody here knows, I think everybody knows about keto diet, uske baad kya hai, Atkins diet, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows that high carb diet means more fat, more laziness, more breakouts. And all these things that you eat during Navratri all of them are low carb, except for potatoes. So this means less laziness, more energy. And this is what will keep you active so that you can do your sadhanas at night. This is a very good detoxification process as well. So it keeps people healthy. But mainly, it helps you move from your outermost body to the more subtler forms of your body. from Annamaya Kosha to Pranamaya Kosha. Hanumanji is a very sattvic devta, absolutely sattvic. So those who are still going to be eating a normal food, please avoid onion and garlic for 9 days. Those who eat non-veg, strictly avoid non-veg for the next 10 days. 10 days, not even 9 days, for that 10 days. I will explain the importance of 10th day when we come closer to that. But Hanumanji is a sattvic devta. Meat, alcohol, Hanumanji don't get along at all. Everybody has to be strictly vegetarian. Those who can do falahari, do falahari. Again, fasting is very difficult. It's not easy for a lot of people. So you gradually break into this habit. What do? You use a very simple method. So it is day, var, Somvar, Mangalvar, var ka jo vrat hota hai. So what you do is you start from sunrise to sunset. You eat fruits or you eat whatever is allowed you can eat paneer, you can eat cheese, whatever is allowed. I'll give you a list or somebody will share a list in a while. You eat those items and then after sunset, eat as much as you want. But it should be vegetarian and no onion garlic because we are praying to Lord Hanuman. So gradually you will get used to it. I also was a college student and then I used to fast when I was a kid. So naturally I could not be hungry for so long. So I used to do this, sunrise to sunset, I will fast. After sunset, I would just immediately go and buy a snack because I was in college. My college was very far away. So this is what I want you people to do. Those who find it difficult to fast, use this method and gradually you'll get used to fasting. It's not a very difficult thing. Nothing very great, nothing very pious about it. Simple. External appearance we give a lot of importance to. In Navratri, I was explaining this to everybody that if you want to enter the higher level of sadhanas, you have to sit from 11 to 12:30. You have to do all of these, whatever we are doing. But what happens when you do the higher forms of sadhana? Ego. The higher the Mahavidya, the higher the ego. And this is why Ma Dhumavati comes. Those who saw my lecture on Ma Dhumavati ka stage kyun aata hai? After Tripur Sundari, after Bhuvaneshwari, after Baglamukhi, after Chinnamasta, Ma Dhumavati kyun aati hai? Why does Ma Dhumavati come? What is the point of Ma Dhumavati? Because ye sab deviyan, these goddesses, they give you so much ego that everybody starts singing, oh, I know this, I know Tripur Bhairavi, I can take care of anything. I know Bhuvaneshwari, I know Lalita Tripur Sundari. And the moment you think you know, and the moment you start, telling people, okay, I'll resolve your issues, I will do this, I will do that. The moment all your sadhana goes down the drain and you are left with the Dhumavati stage, where you're left with nothing. And it is very difficult to cross the Dhumavati Ma stage. And in Guruji's lifetime, Dhumavati sadhana was given to hardly 2 or 3 people. Because koi tha hi nahi because people were not interested in Dhumavati. People didn't understand the importance of her. Dhumavati and Lord Hanuman are very, very closely related. And this is why I tell you that if your intention is to reach till Kamla, if your intention is to reach Matangi, if your intention is to reach the Baglamukhi or Dhumavati, then you need to sit down for the next 9 days, 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. every single 12:30 a.m. every single night. And what I wanted to explain, we get so caught up in the external appearances that we forget inner cleansing. With diet, it leads to inner cleansing. When you see Aughads, when you see Aughoris, they smear ash on themselves, which is extremely dirty, right? There can't be anything dirtier than ash of a corpse. But that is what they smear. That is to tell us that this external appearance does not matter at all. This external putting tika, wearing orange, I'm also wearing orange, putting lipstick, it is useless. If you are full of deceit, conceit, lies, jealousy, anxiety, depression inside, useless. What happens during fasting? Physically, we feel the cleansing process. And when we do meditation, emotionally and mentally and spiritually, we feel the cleansing process. Hence, we need to use a multi-pronged approach to reach the higher levels of realization. And this is when fasting, meditation, clothes, the color of the asana, everything together comes into play. Why we are worshipping Lord Hanuman? There is a story, there is my personal experience behind it. I did a lot of Hanuman Chalisa. Since I was a student, I've done a lot of Hanuman Chalisa. Generally, every child in India is taught Hanuman Chalisa. My husband does Sundar Khan regularly. My husband even fast on Tuesdays. He's a Hanuman Bhakt. My children do Hanuman Chalisa. I personally, till that point, I didn't do Hanuman Sadhana, but I used to do Panchmukhi Hanuman Kavach regularly. I've been doing that for more than 20 years. Hanuman Chalisa, Panchmukhi, Hanuman Kavach, not eating onion garlic on Tuesday. I've been following all those rules, but I was more into Mahavidya sadhanas. And in the first lockdown, I was staying with Guruji. Of course, he's my father, so staying in his house with my children. And one day I saw a dream. In dream, there are these demonic forces who capture somebody. And they come and they tell me something which is a very personal experience. I don't want to narrate at this point, some other time. And I see that suddenly my mind is like, Jai Hanuman bol. Jai Hanuman, only Hanumanji can rescue out of this. And I started Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. And I tell the person who's held by these forces that, I look at that person and I'm telling her in the eyes, through my eyes, that Jai Hanuman bolo. And she also starts chanting Jai Hanuman and these forces disappear. And I woke up from my dream and I asked Guruji, Papa, ye kya hai? What is this? What did I see? He said, now you understand the importance of Hanuman. And this is why when we were doing group sadhana, I made everybody do Hanuman sadhana. This is the importance of Hanuman. Hanumanji is extremely important in Kali Yuga. Hanumanji is the only one who can protect you from all sort of evil forces around you. And they may not even be spirit form. A lot of human beings have a lot of spirits inside them. They never realize. They are host to a lot of parasitic spirits. They never realize. But Hanumanji, Bhoot Pisach Nikat na ave, Mahavir Jam Naam sunave. When you chant, when you do Hanuman sadhana, these forces have to disappear from your surrounding. They cannot survive. Then Ram Navami is the birthday of Lord Rama. Lord Rama, as we all know, was an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Now, Lord Vishnu came on earth. Naturally, he needed support. He needed a team to come on earth and support him, to kill Ravana, to establish Dharma. So, with him, he cannot function alone. And that is why Hanumanji also was born. Hanumanji is Sankar Suvan. So people mistake Hanumanji to be an incarnation of Lord Shiva. Hanumanji is not an incarnation of Lord Shiva. Hanumanji is a part, is a portion of Lord Shiva's consciousness. He is one of the Ekadash Rudra. Rudra is also not Shiva. Shiva is Maharudra. So Shiva had symbolically 11 sons or 11 progeny, 11, and out of that, the 11th Ansh is Lord Hanuman. He's not Lord Shiva, but he's a form, he's a portion, he has a portion of Lord Shiva's consciousness. He is a part of Lord Shiva's consciousness. Like we say Paramatma, Jivatma, in Hanumanji's mantra, we use the word Rudratmakaya, Rudratma. This is the importance of Lord Hanuman. Lord Hanuman, as we all know, controls 5 grahas, Sun, Mars, Rahu, Ketu, Shani. But there is a 6th graha also, which is associated with Lord Hanuman. That I want you people to do all your research and then come and tell me in the next class. More and more on Lord Hanuman, why he was born, what is his glory and everything, we will discuss in future classes. We will discuss as we go forward. But for the time being, everybody will try and fast. If you can't fast, then you will at least avoid onion garlic. Everybody has to eat vegetarian food. You will use the same outfit for all 9 days for your sadhana. You can wash the outfit, but again use the same outfit for your sadhana. Preferably sit in Vajrasan for at least 5 minutes while doing Tratak on Diya. Vajrasan में बैठने की कोशिश करें 5 मिनट के लिए कम से कम दिए पे त्राटक करते हुए. And then tell me your experiences. Every time I tell you 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, you will experience what you're feeling first 3 days, then next 3 days, and then the final 3 days. And you will write, and some of you will discuss, whoever is comfortable with discussing will discuss this in the class or in the group, whatever you feel like. Any other question that you have will be resolved after the chanting session. I am going to give the mantra for Lord Hanuman. For example, there are people who don't have any mala. So माला के बारे में एक तो कि आप लोग एक हर घर के सदस्य के अलग अलग माला होनी चाहिए. एक चीज। दूसरी चीज, अगर आपके पास माला नहीं है तो क्या करें हम लोग? तो आप लोग क्या करोगे? आप लोग बस जप में बैठ जाओगे। आपका शरीर ही आपका माला है। माला क्या है? माला मतलब मंत्र होता है यार, जो आप एक एक जो सिलेबस जो ज्वाइन हो रहे हैं, आप लोग भूल जाओ। अगर किसी के पास माला नहीं है तो, बट माला होना क्या होता है, उसमें उसकी पावर आती है, वो आप यूज करते हो, वो अलग चीज होती है। बट माला नहीं है अगर किसी के पास, तो बिना माला के भी बैठ जाए। अंदर क्या हो रहा है वो ज्यादा जरूरी है, बाहर क्या हो रहा है बिल्कुल जरूरी नहीं है, हमेशा याद रखना।
तुम तो नाश्ता कर एग्जॉस्ट चिल्ला।
हाँ, those who don't have malas will sit down and chant without mala. You can count on a counter, you can count on your mobile phone, timer, everything, that is all allowed. Okay, but sit down for sadhana, that is more important. Okay, where are we going to focus? Hanuman sadhana mein first day we will focus on heart chakra, hridaya chakra. Then tomorrow we will change our focus, and you will tell me how you are feeling when you are focusing on different chakras. ठीक है? जय गुरुदेव। वी स्टार्ट। सबसे पहले आयुषी करेगी 2 माला, ना विमल। बट विमल, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेल यू वेदर दिस और नॉट, वो क्लास में बताएंगे। आयुष